Experiments, brought to you by Chevron, working to improve the quality of life in Kern County by supporting educational opportunities for local students.
Welcome back to our series called Elaina's Experiments. Every Monday, we love bringing in local STEM educators and enthusiasts to share some ideas for experiments and demonstrations you can do at home using things you likely have just laying around the house. Joining us today, we have Chelsea Lancaster, a STEM program specialist with the Kern County Superintendent of Schools. I love that we have glasses today.
Yes.
Are we getting very dangerous?
Not too dangerous.
Oh, man.
I know. I'll give you a suggestion. I know, right? You're excited about that. But I'll give some suggestions on how we can do this at home more attainably.
Okay.
But let's just jump right into the experiment.
Perfect.
So here we have water with a mystery ingredient, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet.
Okay, so it's blue. That's all I can tell so far.
Blue, yes. And so we're going to blow into the straw. So exhale as long as you can into the straw.
Okay, and I'm not trying to splash it out. I'm just making bubbles, hopefully?
Yes, making bubbles,
Okay.
and just try to observe it as you go.
Okay. Ooh. It changed colors.
Okay.
Okay, so now is this green?
Okay, so yeah, if you keep going, do you think it will continue to change even further?
I don't know, will it? Usually it only changes once. Is that like yellow now?
Okay, yeah, so now we're getting to yellow.
This is so much fun.
So what do we exhale when we're breathing out?
So it's carbon dioxide.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this is a nice introduction to a lesson about ocean acidification. So carbon dioxide absorbing into water is going to make it more acidic.
Oh.
And so that's something we're experiencing in the oceans, and it has some impacts on the ocean life. So this is a very simple activity that we can start with. And at home, you can actually do it with cabbage juice. So the cabbage juice is a natural pH indicator, and it will continue to change color as you blow carbon dioxide into it.
That's so neat. I've gotten those National Geographic kits for my kids that have the red cabbage powder. Is that something you can buy on your own, or do you just like boil cabbage to make it?
You can blend up cabbage and strain out the solids, and then you have a natural indicator.
That's very fun too, because then it's really stinky, which the kids love.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bring that in.
Right. And this is very messy, which they love. And my daughter the other day surprised me. She's 7, and somebody was talking about trees, and she was like, oh, the oxygen and the carbon dioxide. And I was like, this is really cool. And I love that it's not too over the head of a lot of parents who are like, do I have to go back to school and get a textbook to help my kids? Like, no, this is fun that you can just look for online.
Yeah, exactly. And I will say real quick, do we have some time?
We do have some time.
I want to say if you're a local educator, this is catered to high school, but you could do this in any class really. If you go to this link, bit.ly/climate classroom units, these are free units that are in partnership with KCSOS and the Livermore Lab Foundation. And so we have created climate change related units that you can get for free by making an account on there. So
I love that, especially for Earth Day.
It's Earth Day, yes. I didn't even plan for that until I noticed it. I was like, yes, we're talking about climate in the classroom.
That's fantastic. And we have so many parents like myself trying to keep their kids busy on a hot day, so this is neat for Earth Day. It's also great for all of those homeschooling parents. I'm starting to fog up my glasses.
Yeah, no, it's
a little warm. But also, I just love that we have resources like that, because many people think that climate change is political, and it can be, but it shouldn't be. We know that our climate is changing. We can see it happening. So this is how you teach your kids in a responsible way without getting all the politics involved.
Exactly.
Have fun with science.
Yes, of course.
Chelsea, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
This is really cool.